In this video, we are going to construct histograms using the TI-84 calculator. We will use the data set given. The data below are the 10 largest buildings measured in feet in Cincinnati. Our first step is to hit the Stat button, and then we want to edit. So we hit either number 1 or we hit enter. If you have any data in a list, you can clear it very quickly by using your up arrow. Once list 1 is highlighted, hit clear, then enter. To enter the data in list 1, we just type the numbers 665, enter, enter, and so on and so on. Now, once we have the data entered in, we want to go to Stat Plot. So you hit second and the Y equals. The calculator is saying it's turned off. Hit enter. Our first step is to turn the plot on. Hit enter. And then here we have the types. This is what we call a scatter plot. This is a time series plot. We want histogram. So using your down arrow key and then your right key, you move to put it on the histogram and hit enter. The default for the list is list 1. That's where we entered our data, and we are ready to plot. Our next step is to hit zoom and then zoom stat, which is number 9. Hit enter, and we have our histogram. Now if we hit trace, for this class the minimum is 354 and the maximum is less than 431.75. If we move to the next class, we see that the minimum is 431.75 and then the maximum is less than 509.5. So any value that is in between these two values, it will go in this bin. Anything larger or equal to 509.5 will go to this class. And if we go to the next class, we see here's the class, but the frequency is 0. It's still a class, but there is no data in this class. And then our last class, the minimum is 665 to the maximum less than 742.75, and we only have one building in this class. The histogram shows us the shape of this data set, which is skewed to the right. So if we look at our 5 classes, here would be a corresponding frequency table based upon this histogram. The first class is 354 up to 431.75. Now we have a 0.749 here for the first class to indicate that if we have 0.75, it has to go to the next class. Our second class, or bin, would be 431.75 to 509.49, and this value 509.5 will start our next class, and that goes up to 587.25. That will be our start of our next class. There's a frequency of 0, and our last class is 665 to 742.749. Thanks for watching.